Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. Day number 14. My name is Stephanie, and I will be your yoga teacher for today. We're going to get our stretch on. Yeah, it's going to be a simple stretchy day. So we're going to meet in seated position. So go ahead, meet me on your back, on your mat. Meet me on your mat in your most beautiful seated position. If you like to sit on a block, please go ahead and grab the block and find your most beautiful, comfy seat. Grab those knees, roll the shoulder blades back, and close your eyes down. Go ahead and put a smile on your face. And begin to drop in here and now. Bringing all of our awareness to the present moment. Knowing this is a stretchy flow, not a powerful sweat breaker. Inhales and exhales through the nose. Noticing how you feel today. Noticing your thoughts that are arising. Being here now. We're going to start with neck rolls. So you can drop right ear, right shoulder. Roll down to the center, chin to chest. Roll left ear, left shoulder. And back down, chin to chest. And back over to the right. And down through center. Over to the left. And then go ahead and take that gaze up. Stretching all down the front of the neck. Beautiful. Come back to center. Yes, very nice. Place that left hand down, right hand sweeps up and over. We're actually going to flow through side to side. So once you reach your edge on that left, go ahead and start to plant that right hand down and left hand sweeps up and over. Find that edge and then come back over to the other side. So just do this a few times. Just getting their side body all stretched out. Becoming like a big ocean wave here. It should feel really nice. Beautiful. Everybody's going to meet back in center. And we're going to take our legs out long. So they may not get very far. We're just getting our bodies nice and warm. So be gracious with yourself. Sit up nice and tall, making sure we got a slight little bend in the knees. And our toes are pointed towards the sky. And once we get up with our nice and tall seated position here, we're going to walk our hands forward. We're going to leave our gaze forward. So we're not taking our gaze down, because as soon as we take the gaze down, we round. We're going to take the gaze forward so that our spine stays nice and straight. Your hips may feel this after yesterday's hippie flow. And this may feel really good after yesterday's hippie flow. But just come wherever you are and be here. Once you're here for a second, you may find that you can walk a little further forward. Just remember, we're keeping the gaze forward, not down at the ground. I'm just breathing here, sending that energy breath to those tight areas. Imagine those tight areas being filled with that radiant, healing light. So nice. And slowly we can walk ourselves back up. We're going to bring the right foot into the left thigh here. And once we get here, we'll inhale the arms up overhead, and on the exhale, we'll fold over that left leg. Just breathing. No holding, no clenching. Keeping that nice little bend in that left leg. Protecting those knee joints. And inhale back up. So we're going to send the right leg out long and pull that left foot into that right thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale the arms up and exhale, fold over that right leg. Of course, same things here. Nice bend in this leg. Toes are pointed up towards the sky. And we are trying to get that belly to the thighs. No rounding through the spine here. Nice and long. And very slowly, we walk up. Go ahead and send those two legs together. Coming in for our seated forward fold. Padimottanasana. Make sure we have the bend in the knees here. Nice, generous bend. Toes are flexed, pointed towards the sky. Spine is nice and long. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, we fold over both of the legs. Keeping that gaze in front of us, not down at our legs, will help the spine stay straight. Let's breathe. Once you're here for a second, maybe try to come down and getting them belly to the thighs. And of course, we're making sure that we have the bend in the knees. This really helps those knee joints and tendons not to be overstretched. It's very easy to overstretch them, and that's not what we're going for. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and peel up. We're going to swing the legs around back. We're going to walk our hands a little further forward because we're coming in for puppy. So walk those knees back, hip width apart. And then we're going to drop that chest down. Gaze can be forward, or you can take forehead to the mat, whichever you like here. Just getting the stretch all through the shoulder and the upper back. Very gently, we're going to peel through, coming in for our Sphinx. So forearms stay on the mat, hands are actively grabbing, chest is puffed forward, and our crown of our head is reaching as far up as we can get it. Gaze is forward. We are smiling here. Smiling, happy, stretched out yogis. Just continue to lift that chest. We're not collapsing or dumping here. And reach that left hand around and pull down on that left ankle, getting a little hamstring or thigh stretch here. Should feel amazing. Keeping that lift through that right shoulder here, not collapsing or dumping into it, staying lifted. And release. Let's do the other side. Right hand grabs that right foot, pulls down towards the booty. And we're breathing. Sending that love to that tight, tight quad. And release. Very nice. We're going to take our hands to the outside edges of the mat and just lift up for some cobra. And release. Let's do this 3 times. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Inhale, up. And exhale, release. Very nice. We're coming in for frog. If you like to have a blanket under you, let's go ahead and grab that now. We're going to spread it out so that our knees are on this blanket and not just on the mat. So go ahead and meet me here, preparing for frog. So taking those knees out as wide as we can get them. And then our knees and our feet will come into a 90-degree angle there. We're not pushing too far back. We're not pushing too far forward. We're right here in the middle, creating the 90-degree angles. If this is where we are, and those hips are screaming, because this was not a hippie flow, but it is a stretchy flow, and this is a stretchy position. So if this is where we are, this is beautiful. You can come down to your forearms if that feels good. And you can come all the way down if that feels good for you too. Sending that breath to the areas that are being stretched wide right now. This is one of those poses that'll get you all zenned out. And we're going to slowly come back up. Bring those legs up and let's go and windshield wiper them side to side. It's a little bit of a deep stretch there. And everybody's going to come around and we're all going to end in child's pose. You can do wide-legged child's pose, or you can do like me. I'm going to take narrow-legged child's pose. I'm going to bring those feet and knees together. Send my hips back, forehead to the mat, and then my arms will come around to my feet. Amazing. I'm going to go ahead and end our practice here. I challenge you to stay here for as long as it feels good for you. I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.